Hello. Hello, my Libras. How are you? Welcome. Trisha here at the Institute of Spirit, and I am here with your July 2021 reading and what your spirit guides and higher selves want to say to you and what to expect. I hope that June treated you well. All right. Well, welcome to my live stream for my Libras. Welcome to my space. It's not just an old app, an old computer app, precursor to Facebook. Some of y'all might remember MySpace. I had one. I wonder if it's still up. But anyhow, welcome. Welcome here for your messages for July. And as always, if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can find me down in the link below. It'll take you to my website to schedule a reading with me. Also follow me on all of the links in my social media is there. I post daily readings and new moon, full moon lives on Instagram. So if you're into that sort of thing, please join me there as well. And let's get started. Spirit guides, God of love and light, my angels of love and light, what messages are coming in for Libra who are watching now and who will be watching in the future? Let me just check and make sure that the notification went through. Has not yet that I'm aware of. But yeah, once it does, my home screen on YouTube. Welcome, Libra. Let's see what is happening for you in the month of July. What is the message for my Libra friends for July 2021? For those who are watching and those who are watching later after the live. What is the message they will resonate with? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see what else is coming out, though. Some imbalance. But you know what? You're moving away from the imbalance. Moving towards calmer waters. So if you've been struggling with something, this is an Aries energy, the Emperor. So this is kind of like laying down the law. This is the CEO of all CEOs. He's a powerful emperor. And he demands respect. So this is an energy that's coming in for you, Libra. Aries is your opposite sign, where you're going to have to lay down the law with people who you feel aren't giving equally within a relationship, whether that is a romantic partner, in business partnerships, in family relationships and friendships. It's all about your relationships here as well, and being able to establish boundaries and enforce them. Because there are some people that I'm seeing here, Libra, that may have disrespected you. This is your energy, but this is the masculine version of Libra, but it could also be a male Aquarius or Gemini energy as well. I see him oftentimes as the father figure as well as the King of Cups, but he's a more direct, logical energy than, let's say, the King of Cups. The King of Cups is very emotional and all up in his feels and cares deeply for his family. I'm not saying that the King of Swords does not care for his family, but he definitely is a no bullshit kind of guy and will not make decisions based on feelings. He means what he says and he says what he means. An honest, loyal partner, friend, father, associate. But this person is coming in as a friend to you and a friend to the situation. He's also establishing boundaries. He's clearly communicating those boundaries and he's enforcing those boundaries. So This energy is on your side, Libra. It's not the fluffy side. This is telling it like it is kind of energy for the month of July. What else is coming up for my Libras for the month of July 2021? What else is coming up for my Libras? 7 of Wands, competition or standing your ground. Ah, these cards went flying everywhere. 6 of Wands. That's victory. The Hermit, taking a break, studying, learning. This is Virgo energy also. Just one sec. The Tower. Well. What I can tell you right now is that you're trying to pick up the pieces. Something fell apart here. And you are moving towards much calmer waters, because I don't know if it happened in June, at the end of June, or shortly before watching this video. But something recently has fallen. And so it's now you picking up the pieces, trying to restore balance and establish boundaries. Like, this is how we're going to do this from here on out. And I'm unsure if it's in your career relationships or if it's at home relationships. It could be both. It could be personal and business relationships where you are finding that you have to lay down the law and speak truth, say what you mean and mean what you say, and enforce those boundaries. Like, it's not just all words here with the Emperor. The King of Swords may give lip service, but when they're in the upright kingly position, doubt it. Highly doubt it. So I don't see a whole lot of emotion occurring within this situation. So whatever is happening, it's all in the mind. It's all logical, practical moves forward. And I don't feel that it's something you're emotionally attached to. It could be, definitely could be. But I also see that there is a break being taken right now, and you're going within and you're really trying to discover what it is you want to do with your life, what it is you want to do moving forward, who you want in your life moving forward. You're really trying to sort out a lot of things in this energy, and I really see that you're taking a step back to do that. You want a victory, and I feel like you moving towards more peace of mind will be your victory. What else is coming up for my darling Libras? I want to pick a card from the Enchanted Oracle deck. And this is an Oracle deck. It's not tarot. So I base my message off the images on this card as well as the intuitive feelings that I'm getting. There is a book that comes with this, but I don't use it. I really don't, because these messages are quite self-explanatory most of the time, but I can always glean a message off the images on these cards because there's a lot happening in them. Let's see what else is coming up. I'm also feeling like restriction here. So this King of Swords energy is going to really help you clear your throat chakra and speak your truth, even if your voice is shaky at first. Rescue. My goodness. With this card, it's there's this woman standing on top of the waterfall, and she's deciding how she's going to move forward. if she's going to go down the waterfall, but she's taking her time figuring it out, or if she's going to slowly meander her way around the waterfall. The quickest way seems like jumping, but the most painful at the same time, right? I don't think she's interested in taking the most painful way. Whew, this is a very heavy energy, Libra. And I think that you might even get an out. And why I say that is here's this hot air balloon all of a sudden. You might actually get their attention and get lifted up out of this situation. And you don't even have to worry about it. So I really feel that the answers are going to be coming to you clearly. It's you just taking a step back, channeling your inner Virgo in your 12th house. Seeing how my voice shaked. So there's something that might scare you. Make your voice quiver, but you don't care because you're going into protective mode. You're going into preservation mode, and you're setting down the law. So whatever is false, whatever was built on a faulty foundation is going to fall. That's what this tower is all about. And I really feel like you're going to be offered an out. And it's up to you whether or not you want to hop into this hot air balloon and just float away. Okay? But yeah, if you want to keep this situation, I really feel like you have to set some limits, speak your truth, set boundaries, enforce them. 100%. Yeah. Because you're really standing at a very, this is what Spirit told me. You are standing at an impasse. What the heck does that mean? Impasse? Just one second. Hey, Siri, what does impasse mean?
Impasse means a situation in which no progress is possible, especially because of disagreement and deadlock.
Okay. Siri said it all. And I often get words just downloaded into my brain because I'm an intuitive, I'm psychic, I'm a medium. And I know when Spirit is talking to me because they use words that I don't normally use in my day-to-day vocabulary. Not only that, they will often give me things that seem a little foreign to me as well. Like the other day, I was walking with a friend back from the bay because we walk our dogs together in the morning, and I saw a bird just hanging out there that I don't normally see. It had a yellow belly, and it just was a lot smaller than some of the birds that I've noticed on a regular basis around. And I'm not a bird person. I'm really not. But I found that this vibrant yellow was catching my attention. And I thought to myself, what is this bird? And I got an instant, that's a yellow finch. I don't know anything about birds, okay? But I know my grandmother was a bird watcher, and she loved birds. My grandmother, Lavina, bless you. May you rest in peace. So I knew that my grandmother was around me at that moment in time, but not only that it came from Spirit, that it didn't come from me, because I know nothing about birds. And so then I looked it up on Google, yellow bird, California, and it came up with yellowfinch. And it looked a lot like what I saw. So put 2 and 2 together there. Now, this is strictly coming from my spirit guides, from your spirit guides. And I know that they wanted you to hear that word. I know that they wanted you to hear the definition of that word as well, because this is an impasse. An impasse. If you wanted to bypass this energy, you have that option. But if you want to throw yourself over the cliff here, you got a lot of pain. You got a lot of pain to endure. You might not recover from it. Okay? So that's a very, very interesting message, a very direct message for you Libras who are dealing with a situation like that. That is an impasse. I do want to give you a music message, because I've been doing that for all of my signs so far, and I don't want to leave you out. So let's see what's coming up for Libra. What is coming up for my lovely Libras right now? For July, what is their love song? What is their love song for July? What is their love song, Spirit? Oh, you get 2, just like Virgo. You might be dealing with a Virgo. Love the Way You Lie by Rihanna. And I'll get more into what that means. And then Send Me an Angel by Real Life. So, Love the Way You Lie. Just going to stand here and watch me cry. That's okay, because I like the way you lie. So it's talking about insecurity, toxicity, and false masks. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship or situation, not telling the whole truth, or very insecure, and really, really allowing that to harm the relationship. Create arguments and disagreements that are hard to come back from. And they may not be who they say they are, right? So I'm not saying that this individual is evil and a con artist, kind of like lying. They could be, but what I feel for most of you is that this person likes to project themselves as someone who is a lot more confident, someone who has their shit together more than they do. And they will often try and pass off this image that isn't necessarily true, because they want to save face, or because they're insecure and they want to pretend like they have it all together. And no one, not one person in this life has it all together. I can guarantee it. Every one of us has problems. We're human beings. We are set up for problems. That's in our DNA, right? And this universe has a light and a dark side, a good and bad side, a contrasting part of ourselves. We have this duality in our universe. And so the more and more we try and project that we have it all together, the more and more we're trying to hide our insecurities, because everyone has them, and everyone's got problems, right? So that's some heavy energy too, you know what I mean? And I think that you being a compassionate person, you can put up with a lot of insecurities from someone else, and compassion for yourself for the insecurities that you have as well. But when it becomes toxic, man, no, you need a break. You need at least a break from this situation and this individual. And hopefully both of you can work on yourselves individually. And if you're meant to come back together, you'll come back together. And then with this Send Me an Angel, Real Life, I highly encourage that you go and watch these videos or these songs and listen to their messages, because you might actually hear something more that suits you more than what I have written here. You're looking for love, calling heaven above. Send me an angel. I just hear the song in my head and I just want to bust out singing, but without the music, I'm pretty tone deaf and I'll just sound like a dying cow. I'm not going to do that, or a dying cat. But I think you guys know what song I'm talking about. Please go search it on YouTube here. And the messages that I received from this song was, don't give up on love. You may be disappointed, but don't give up on love. You know, you may have had a pattern of relationships, a string of relationships that were extremely disappointing for you. Just Spirit wants you to know that your soulmate is out there, that you are getting closer and closer to your true soulmate if you haven't met that person already, and that you are calling in your divine love. Okay. And if you're ready to give up a situation that is toxic, that you may have burned to the ground, both of you, now is the time to sort out everything in your life and do some house cleaning within yourself. And hopefully this person or this situation gets worked out on their own. I think this is Virgo. Yeah, this is Virgo. So yeah, you might be dealing with a Virgo. Okay. Also, I think April might have been a very important month for you. Also, 4 weeks or 4 months from now that you watch this could be extremely significant in you getting answers. What else? Getting answers, more of a peace of mind, just rebuilding your relationships in your life, all those things that you hold dear in your life. It's also the number of the Emperor. So laying down that law, establishing boundaries within your relationships that are solid and enforcing them consistently. I want to add that too, because a lot of times we'll say, yeah, I told them my boundaries, but then you're like, not you, but anyone who's like, yeah, I set boundaries. Well, did you enforce them? No. Or yes, but it only lasted a month. Here's the thing, is if they're not honoring your boundaries from the get-go and you enforce them and they still don't honor them, it's kind of like we're at an impasse. Well, let's agree to disagree, because apparently these boundaries aren't what you want to follow, and I don't want you encroaching on my boundaries. And it's going to continue in the same pattern over and over and over and over again until both of us really decide, like, yep, I don't think we're ever going to agree. And maybe we can just allow bygones to be bygones and move forward and let go. But if they're honoring your boundaries and you don't have to enforce them all of the time, this is a really good sign that this person respects you and that this person wants this relationship to work out. So it's all about their actions, basically, as well as your own. And if you become suddenly lenient on these boundaries, it's sending mixed signals, mixed messages, right? Then we've got Jupiter. So luck is on your side. And I feel that, you know, if you've got good things in your life, Jupiter will help to expand that. If you've got problems in your life that you're not addressing, Jupiter will expand those. So it's all what you're paying attention to and what you're not paying attention to as well. Let's see. Is there anything else with that message before I pull charms for my Libras? I don't think so. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. What are the charms for my Libras? July 2021. There's a lot here, so I'm going to pick them at random. Lip service. Oops. Someone either speaking lip service or you are speaking lip service, saying things, but this is also opening your mouth, speaking your truth. It could also be romance, because the red lips often signify kissing, romantic, good times, intimacy. Let's see what else is coming up. I don't even know why this one's in here, because I don't understand this message. Oftentimes I just don't. With the seahorse, it's the male who carries the babies. That's usually what I get from this, if anything. So this could be single dad message, having to carry the load and be a father and do all the things after a complete blow up in a relationship. Oh, hold up. This came flying out. So you get some wins here. You get some little wins here coming at you, hitting the jackpot. I got like 3 cherries in there. We got a small, and we got a medium, and then we got a large. This one's unfortunately the small one, but it's a win nonetheless, right? So custody of the children will go to the father. Now, if you're a female and you're battling for custody with your children, I don't think you'll lose, but you'll get shared custody. That's what I just heard. Okay. Joint custody. Because the father is an honest man who wants to take care of his children. So we're not going to restrict him of that, right? We're going to be fair. And that's the energy I received with the seahorse. You're going to be handed a key, an epiphany of sorts coming for you in July. What else, Spirit? Going with the flow, allowing things to unfold organically and naturally and not force anything, not try and micromanage anything. It's just, really taking care of you, picking up those pieces, allowing spirit to come in and work things out in your life, establishing those boundaries, but also not being attached to whether or not this individual or situation abides by them. It's just, are you willing to let go of the situation if they do not abide by your boundaries? Having grace and dignity, acceptance. I feel like this is the last one. I'm listening to your ideas, brainstorming, having grand ideas. Also what I'm hearing. So this is a very, very beautiful energy I feel with the charms, because it's very beautiful. Like all these things that I have pulled are beautiful. They're rare and they're nurturing, and it feels like a reward. So whatever boundaries that you establish at this time, whatever you decide to do, wherever you decide to go, you're going to have peace of mind in the month of July, and you're going to effectively pick up any pieces of anything that has fallen in your life, cleaning up any messes in your life, going within, checking within for guidance. And I really feel like you will receive that guidance. I also feel that spirit is here for your rescue and doing what is right. What else? I feel that that's it. Anything else, Spirit? All right, my loves. Thank you for joining me here, watching this live video for July. Anticipate more lives coming forward with all the monthly readings. I can't necessarily do that with the playlist pick a card readings, but yes, I do plan on coming on here live. It's a lot easier than recording and then editing. So I'm sending you all lots and lots of love. And until next time, please do take care of you. Bye.